showcase, what I'm capable of, but at the same time showing how much grit that offense and this team has. So, being able to go out and close it out, like I said, my O-line, like, come on now, like, best O-line in the league, and you got them boys outside of me blocking them whether they block, and, like I said, you got JG facilitating everything. So, like I said, I'm just excited we got the win.
Maybe the same question that I asked you, is how fun is that in overtime, game on the line, and they just call your number, and you guys are able to just chunk plays, and then obviously getting in there at the end?
Yeah. I'll be honest, I hate overtime. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a late game. I want to see my son, but we got there, and, Coach Campbell is always big on saying, like, whenever your number call and whenever you get an opportunity to be sure that you strike when it does get called. So I was ensuring myself that whenever I got the opportunity, I would take full advantage of it. So my O-line did the whole last drive. It was none of me. And, the wide receivers do what they do all the time. And, Jared facilitates everything. So it was good that it worked out.
How fresh did you feel late in the game? And conversely, can you feel the other team being tired or worn down as you're sort of pounding in that last drive?
Yeah, I feel real fresh, honestly. We got a good thing going here with me and Ja, going back and forth, saving each other's energy, because we're going to need both of us throughout the whole entire year in order for us to go on a run. But, yeah, that's a good team over there. I'll be honest. They gave us everything that they had, and we didn't play our cleanest ball, and we'll be better, obviously. But, like I said, I'm just happy we came out with a win.
Coach, you said, this was one of the best training camps you've seen like anybody. We talked about you earlier this year, earlier last week. But how good did this training camp feel for you preparing, coming into the season?
Yeah, it was good. I think I'd have been around the block a couple times, going into my sixth camp, and kind of knowing how it looks and how it goes, and being sure that I, take advantage of everything that's in front of me. I know what I'm capable of ultimately, and I know exactly what this team and this offense is capable of. And if I don't go out there with my best foot forward, I feel like I'm letting them down and letting myself down also. So I was sure to keep myself at a high standard. And I think for me, myself personally, like, I raise my standard every chance that I get. So, I just was trying to take every opportunity the best that I could.
On the touchdown to end the game, you ran right through that guy. How good does it feel to just end the game that way?
It was good. It felt good, yeah. It was a good play, fun play.
Once you got rolling in overtime, did you think there was any way they were going to stop you?
Oh, nah. Nothing against them. I was in the mode, though. I was already locked in at that point where, feel like I had to prove myself to myself. I feel like that was the greatest opportunity for it to happen, for me to showcase, what I'm capable of, but at the same time showing how much grit that offense and this team has. So, being able to go out and close it out, like I said, my O-line, like, come on now, like, best O-line in the league, and you got them boys outside of me blocking them whether they block, and, like I said, you got JG facilitating everything. So, like I said, I'm just excited we got the win.
I noticed at the end of the game you went to the opposite end zone and just kind of took a moment there. What was kind of going through your head there? Is that something you normally do at the end of the game?
Oh, yeah, I do that every game, win, loss, or draw. At the end of the day, this game is so important to me, and I put everything into it. But I also know that without God, I am nothing, and with God, I'm everything. And being sure that I give Him all the praise and the glory when things are going good, when things are going bad, and when things are indifferent. Because at the end of the day, this game is amazing, but I can't do it without Him.
Just one more. The term closer role, is it? Can you just describe what that feeling is like to be the, for lack of a better word, like the He-Man? Like, I can take on anything. I am the strongest man at the end of the day, running through people when everyone else is sort of, exhausted at the end of the game. What does it just feel like to you to be that person that can do that?
Oh, I definitely don't feel like the He-Man. I just feel like I was doing my job. I'm here to do a job a certain way, and I feel like if I didn't do that, I would be doing a complete disservice to myself and to the team. So there was no He-Man in me. There was no superpower, no special human strength or none of that. It was just me staying within the lines of the game, trusting what I see, allowing the boys up front to do what they do best, and everybody else around me to do what they do best. And, me just stay within the scheme of the game, and I feel like I did that. So I don't think I was no He-Man by any means.
When you say
That's time for two more.
I need to prove myself to myself, can you expand on that? What do you mean by that phrase? What does that mean to you?
the phrase is the phrase. I won't say anything more about it because it's more for me than anybody else.
David, when it comes to how you're able to, like you said, just do your job and focus on the game and it's not superhuman, how much does it help when you have guys like Amon Ra who know they're not getting the targets but are blocking for you, but are paving that way?
Yeah, you know, Saint is he's a special specimen, right? And his mentality is so contagious, right? And games like this where we're not able to get him the ball successfully, you know, he still leads. And then be able to have that, you know, knowing that he is that guy, and when crunch time come, we want to go to him. And you know, this game in particular, we weren't able to do that. And you know, him to still come up big and block it, being who he is, that shows his character and what kind of guy he is. You know, he's a team guy. He got love for everybody on his team, and you know, he showcased that even when the ball's not in his hands.
Dude, I don't know if you fell victim to it at all, but it just seemed like guys were slipping all over the place tonight. Was there slippery out there? Was there anything with the turf that you noticed?
Yeah, I definitely was slipping. Gotta get my feet under me, play more on my toes. That can't be an excuse to why I slipped. I just gotta be sure I get my feet under me, and I'll do that.
Was the turf okay though?
The turf okay? Yeah, it was good.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Yep.